Hi, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade stream, The Interludes. Before we begin this evening's episode, I would very much like for my beautiful players to introduce themselves as well as their characters.
Hi, I'm Marianne. I play Siobhan Price, 10th generation Toreador and Primogen, I think.
Hi, I'm Tarjei. I'm playing Christopher Masters, the interim prince of the city, a 10th generation Ventrue.
Hello, my name is Örjan, and I'm playing the role of Sean, 9th generation gangrel and Primogen.
And there they are. This interlude episode is gonna follow up to the last interlude we did. No time has passed since the last episode until this one, because something interesting is about to happen that will define them and the city of Boston in years to come. With no further ado, we're going to jump into our first scene, and that's going to be with our reigning interlude prince at the minute. Christopher Masters, the stage is yours. As you're standing there with a very agitated Miss Savage.
Miss Savage, I'm aware our age difference, but please, if you cannot respect me, respect the office of the prince. Now, what is it that is so pressing?
The fact of the matter is, these Primogens meeting at least a year in. We cannot have that. The Queen of Bones is flexing a muscle. If it comes out that she can do such disrespect, it would water down your position of power. With all due respect, Prince, we need to do better.
You must consider the position they're in as well. She feels necessary to flex her muscles with the fact they've lost the two most prominent people they had. She'll blow up steam and she'll come, well, I'll not say act normal, because let's face it, she is nuts. But no harm will come for humor a little while and then sharply remind her of her place. She's getting a little leash. She get a little free leash now, so I can yank it a bit harder later.
I do.
She will not be able to take this tone again the next meeting we have.
I do hope so, because you have to understand as well. That's my point exactly. The clan is weakened. She's showing force.
Because she's afraid someone will move against her.
Or she wants to
irrational.
move up.
No, I cannot see her desiring their role of. Would it be a princess?
She calls herself queen.
Yes, but she's done that all the time. No, her motivations are more disturbed than so. Plus, we know where we have her. I'm more worried about some of the others who bite their tongue and do not say anything.
She crosses her arm. She paces a bit.
Plus, we know her weakness now.
Good.
A mother would do anything to protect her child, would she not?
Mr. Masters, you make my heart quiver when you speak in such manner. There's hope for you yet, I see.
Trust me. This is a game of chess, and only the foolest of players show their emotions at the table, or the ones that are insane, such as, well, said queen.
Exactly.
No, I'm a bit more worried, though, about of all things, Malcavs.
True. Your phone or your in-house phone from your guards. You see, it's blinking and ringing.
I'll take it. I'm sorry. I'll see. Probably important since they call. Yes, Mr. Masters here.
My liege, there is someone approaching the gates of the estate. Hooded figure.
That is not right. Full security alert.
I should... And then you hear a weird sound. And the phone goes silent.
We're having this discussion in the same room that I was with them, right? Let's see if I remember correctly. That means I'm on the opposite side of the building for where the main gate is. But I'll run over to the... I'm pretty sure that I've piped the security feeds into the television sets here, so I'll run in and pull up the camera for the front gate.
You see your guard is stretched out. You see other guards come running.
Full alarm now. Hit the panic button under the table of the on the desk of my table, and walk over to the library.
But Miss Savage is like, what's going on? Mr. Masters,
it would
Prince.
seem that we are under attack.
What?
And I pull out the fake wall of the library shelves, and I pull out a shotgun and I throw it to Miss Savage. Here.
She holds it.
For your own protection.
Is it a silent alarm? Is it light?
It's a silent. It's a light. It's silent. It's silent.
Does it blink so people in house know?
Yeah. It's like if it's blinking lights. It's like red blinking lights.
Yeah. You see, obviously, ghouls and guards come running. Malish, you need to get into safety.
Make sure that Miss Fairchild is safe. And where is JJ?
She was not in the estate.
Yeah, I know she was in the estate, but I'll call her.
You see Miss Fairchild walks from one of her rooms. She looks concerned. Christopher, what's going on?
I don't know yet, but please, I'll turn to one now. Escort Miss Fairchild to the safety room, please.
No. She pushed. No, don't dismiss me. What's going on?
I don't know. Someone is attacking us, I believe. I don't know who.
But what's going on?
That's what I'm trying to find out. 1 second, and I call up JJ.
Because she was a bit far off.
Yeah, she was a bit distant earlier in the night as well. So.
Well, you get her in the car phone.
Yep.
JJ?
JJ?
Prince.
We're under attack at the manor.
What?
I don't know how wide this will go, so keep an eye out.
Can you pass me over to your head security in the house?
Yeah, sure. I'll hand it over.
You see him like, of course, I'll make sure the perimeter is safe. And as she says that, you feel the ground shake a bit, and you hear a ruckus, like a big boom outside.
Know where that is? Instant flashback to the car with Dimitri going up in flames and the shock waves pouring over us after that fateful night after our heist. Well, that was an explosion.
You see, actually, if Miss Savage can get any wider. She's very white. She clings onto the shotgun like it's like a broomstick. It doesn't seem natural in her arms, and she... Are we being attacked? Why didn't you know this? Why didn't we know this?
I turn to some of the girls. Put shooters in the windows. Anyone approaching from the outside, light them up.
Of course. You see your head of security. My prince, I would prefer you got into safety immediately.
I will not run and hide. They want me, I can come and get me. I look over towards the savage. If she's still white, maybe you'll be better with this. And I give her a small pistol and I take the shotgun. Come on, let's get this.
She holds it like
place
it's
locked
like
down.
as like a hanky, and she's like,
Let's get this
There's-
place locked down.
"There's a safe room.
Why don't you escort Miss Fairchild there and protect her? You will do
Excellent.
an
I'm very
infinite
good at
favour."
escorting."
And I
She
walk over
grabs
to-
for Miss Fairchild's arm, and she again, Miss Savage, get your paws, Christopher,
I
please.
walk over to her. Please, I need to know that you're safe. Do this for me. And
I need to know that you're safe, and I need to, you can't dismiss me.
I'm not dismissing you. We need to separate. They're gonna come for us. We need to be a separate room. Don't worry about me. I've been through this before. My background. This is something I've been waiting for to happen. There's always someone that's gonna come for the leader. I'm not worried about this attack. I'm worried about who's behind it.
She
Trust
looks
me on this.
troubled.
This is my world. This is where I come from. This is what I know.
But this is my home as well.
I know. So go down and protect ourselves. And I lean in and I kiss her and I whisper in her. Plus, I think Miss Fairchild needs someone a bit more level-headed. Miss Fairchild, believe Miss Savage needs someone to protect her. And look at her. You know who she is.
She resigns, and she walks off. You see it very slowly, and she's not. I'm not going to say happy, but you see she's fighting an urge to, flee. She doesn't want to flee.
No. Well, good instinct.
Miss Savage is,
fighting.
on the other hand, is like, let's get into that danger room.
The elders, such pussies. Okay, now, but he thinks he doesn't say it aloud. So, but I do again. Get everyone in shooting positions. We know to make sure the door, every entrance is guarded.
Of course. Are you sure about this, Prince? I would be much more comfortable with the situation if your person would be in this safe space as well.
I lean forward. I don't just have to survive this night. I have to survive this attack.
Of course, my prince.
That worries me more than this. And then I walk through the and looks out at the balcony that's from it's like the opposite of where we are in the room, because that's a big grass area. I'm going to assume that just not coming from one side.
At this point, as he does this and he looks onto the ground, it's going to be a very cinematic pull of the camera. The gates have been completely blown off their hinges, and all the guards that ran to it are in bits and pieces. A hooded figure, long cloak, walks through it like it's nothing. Spreads out unnaturally long arms. And as it does so, you feel there's power in the air. Like he calls an animal call. And out of the shadows, big, wolf-like, dog-like things, haggard, undeadish things, run past him. To their bodies, you see something strapped that are blinking. And something cold or warm pours down your spine as you see 6 of these things running towards the mansion. Fast paced.
Well, before you can, as he runs towards the other side of the mansion for where it's coming from, he grabs his cell phone back. He dials up Sean's name, because this might be an in-house coup. I mean, for all I know, this is someone in the city making a move against them, or it could be something else. Either way, both Sean and Shiv might be targeted as well.
This is cool because we're gonna we're gonna jump through it, but it's very cinematic as he sees this from his supposedly safe bastion of the prince's estate, And all of a sudden it's not very safe at all. He calls Sean. The phone's gonna hit him a little bit later. We're gonna start the scene with him as he meets up with Catalina.
All right. I guess I arrived there on my Vespa.
A gangle on a Vespa.
Oh yeah.
She looks agitated. She walks around. She's got a big, almost not a Cadillac. It's a Volvo, a big Volvo. Primogen.
Talk to me.
Follow me. She walks over and you see Big John there. He nods Primogen.
Big John.
He pops the hood. There is a fairly beaten, not bloody.
The trunk,
Undead.
you mean, I guess.
Yeah, the trunk. An undead creature. Male.
What's this then?
He doesn't belong. We
Outside.
caught him sneaking in, and he was packing explosives.
Right. So who do you belong to then?
He's gagged and he's tied up. You see the eyes are not necessarily fearful, but a little bit manic.
Who do you belong to?
He's not one of ours. If you remember, Sean, that I spoke of there might be weaknesses in the defense that they might trickle in.
Mm-hmm.
It happened to be that one of these little holes in the fence is where we found this little rabbit.
Right. You have a cigarette lighter in your car.
Of course.
Heat it up.
John, dearest, would you please? Of course.
I lean in and look the creature in the eye.
He's blonde hair, short, a little bit longer on top, lean, but really muscular. He's wearing just a ragged t-shirt, denim pants, combat boots, tribal tattoos. You don't get a sensation that this is an old thing.
No. Nod for yes. Do you have the gift of Auspex? No, of Auspex? No. No, my brain went completely blank. I've been reading
Do you have the gift of juggling?
oh, my brain went stupid. The discipline that sees the aura.
That is Auspex.
That is Auspex.
That is Auspex. He shakes.
Oh well. So you wouldn't see my dark aura then?
You see he squirms.
You should be afraid. There are things worse than dying. Having your soul consumed, for example. Then you stop existing. You don't go to heaven, you don't go to hell. You get devoured by whoever drinks your soul.
He squirms even more in the heavy bindings that Catalina and Big John restrained him in.
Now, you're going to tell me who you are, who you work for, and what the fuck you're doing here. Are you going to behave and tell me this?
You see almost a trickle of like red mist sweat covers his forehead, tainting his very blonde fringe, like his bangs. He shakes his head. Catalina is standing by you, almost proud in her smile, looking down.
Sabbat?
Did you say Sabbat?
Anarch?
He nods.
How many?
And then it's a lot of emotion trickling over this young thing's face. It's almost like he looks away. We
Oh,
can
you're
make him
welcome.
speak, Sean, properly if you wish. Well, I find this very amusing.
No, I don't believe in that kind of torture. The physical part, the pain, we can ignore. It's easy.
Big John comes with the cigarette lighter.
Yeah, but that's just a spiral that is glowing.
I get it. Yeah,
Give it to me, Big John.
of course, Primage.
This is not a flame. This is just heat, red glowing iron. You know how painful that is? You want your last moment of undeath to be in frenzy. Do you?
He squirms and shakes his head, and this.
How many?
And he's gagged.
Yeah.
So, and his hand is bind.
I pull his gag down. How many?
You see his very pale skin is covered with almost pink sweat. You see his canines are visible, and some of his the white in his eyes is covered in red. You don't think he's frenzying, but you're not really sure how long he's got until he loses control of himself. Enough, it's coming. You're sitting in your gated houses covered in diamonds and pearls. We are the wave. We've been promised.
Oh, poor brainwashed child.
Doesn't matter what you do to me. More will come and take my place. It's fear. It drips from his voice. A young boy's desperate bravado in
How long
evident
since you
death.
died?
I've been living in this gift for 5 months.
So
It's our
you're
time.
You're a slow learner then. Really slow learner.
He looks confused and scared.
Took me less than 2 years to become primogen. Less than 2 years. And you, in 5 months, you're a puppet. A brainwashed, pathetic little puppet.
But I'm not here alone, he says. And almost you can see almost like the trickles red tears as he smiles in almost scared or panic or something. At that point, I want you to do what is it now in the new system? It's not perception, it's wits alertness, is it?
Wits alert.
Or awareness.
It depends on if it's supernatural or
Supernatural,
not.
for sure.
Then, do we have awareness? We have awareness. With soreness. How much do I have in... how many blood dice do I have?
Everyone starts with only that you're only a little bit hungry because of NAS.
That's 2 successes.
You see the little undead thing shouts, "The lion is coming! The lion is coming, and we are a pack."
A pack of 5 months old who have learned nothing.
And at that point, you feel your predator instinct pick up.
Then
And
you see
it's-
my visage changes. The eyes go to that of a wolf. The ears grow more pointy and points forwards.
Because it's a literal instinct. I'll let you describe how you look like, but just so he knows what he's feeling.
Yeah.
The animal within you saying, "It's danger for behind. You guys have been too focused." Is this a little honeypot? Is this a little decoy?
Big John, check our 6.
As he turns around, Catalina's face, I'm going to do this a little bit slow motion, but before that you can describe your visage properly.
My jawline gets a little longer, almost more dog-like. And my hands are clawed. So I'm a bit more wolf.
Yeah, you're fucking scary. And you see the little young thing in the trunk, he screams and he screams, "Help me, help me. Lion, please help me." He screams it. You see Catalina also turns around because Big John turns around, and then you see her eyes go wide. There's a weird slow thunder as everything slows down, almost like motion. And where Big John's head was a moment ago, it is all over you. Time stands still as Catalina goes from like, "What the fuck?" until you see shock, horror, as Big John's body just stands there, headless. Whatever bullet had to be immensely powerful to explode and vaporize.
Raufoss 50mm.
Bad.
Yeah.
For a moment you see on her, she almost goes into not a mother's sorrow, but a companion, and then she snarls.
Kill.
You turn around as well and see what's coming.
Yeah, as I turn around, I grab the youngling by the throat and lifts him out by the throat, my claws going into his jugular. And I boost my strength by 2.
You see she wipes the blood or the pulp of Big John off her.
No extra hunger dice for that.
What you see now coming in the distance is 3 motorcycles. You see the flash of something, but maybe you're thinking hitting like that and driving, you're gonna be a good fucking sniper to do that. But then again, it's dangerous now.
Yeah. I guess I did not bring a gun on my Vespa.
But you are a physical fucking weapon.
This is true. Is there anything in the trunk that can be used?
Tire iron. An axe.
Axe is good. I grab the axe in my left hand. And I have the youngling by the throat. Fingers almost connecting in the middle.
Yeah, his body is convulsioning and shaking, because you are. give him aggravated.
Yeah, that's the point. How far off are these?
Oh, they're coming quickly.
They're coming quickly.
And you hear Catalina saying, Joder, I will not give them a second chance to do that shit. And she starts running. And she moves like a Black Panther. She moves very quickly from side to side. You understand why she's feared.
Yeah. The female of the species are more deadly than the male.
At that point, your phone rings, but I'm not really sure if you're going to pick up or not.
No, I don't have my any hands free.
No. We're going to skip out of the scene just to quickly back to Christopher as Sean does not answer his phone.
Well, hopefully he can take care of himself. Turn it off. Call up Shiv real quick while I move to a side window. Not like because the rope figure came in from the front gate and is standing on the long entry side. So I go
There's
to the
no
side.
one else. Yeah, but you can't. There's no one else. You have scanned the grounds.
Yeah.
You're seeing some. The moment you see some of you have several guards, and they are running towards him and shooting. It doesn't seem like it's doing much. And then he does this weird animal sound again. And what you thought was just shadows in the trees, you see crows move like a missile, like an arrow, and attack the guards.
I'll stop right by the... I'll go a long way around and go back into the study. Go to the drinks cabinet. Take the bottle of absinthe. And I take open up the drawer and take out a lighter. And then I walk out onto the patio because the terrace that's on this side. And he'll jump down.
But also, you did call Shiv because that's kind of funny that if you do that.
He's calling Shiv and he's doing this. It's like he's got his phone on his side.
But then we're going to jump into Shiv's scene. But before we do that, we're just going to have a 5-minute break. Because shit's going to get interesting. So we will be back in just a few in this delicious little interlude. Back in a bit. Bye. Welcome back from the break. We're gonna jump in directly with Shiv's scene for the evening, as she is returning to her now prior Diana's estate, where her ghoul, the name slips my mind.
Eve.
Eve, of course. I want to call it Eva, but it's Eve.
I know.
And I'm guessing you're driving yourself, or are you being chauffeured?
No, I've. Well, I wasn't
I'm
a very.
thinking.
No, maybe I actually have a chauffeur this evening. Yeah. Because I don't know. Driving in high heels is not really that good.
As the car stops outside the beautiful residence that's obviously under construction, you feel your head goes warm and cold at the same time. You know that sensation when your stomach drops? Like the adrenaline feeling when your stomach drops? This is what Shiv is feeling in this minute. And you want to do this now, a very unnatural thing, is to inhale. As your mind is hammered with images. Inside the estate, the main living room, you see a lion sits. And you feel danger from this lion. A split of a second, you see it. And it's you see a freaking huge lion.
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 I'd say to the ampoule, I'm just like almost smashes it. Obviously don't, but just kind of preying on the strength that this would have given me, but I cannot not now. You have to wait. And then I'll march, actually.
Yeah, the chauffeur opens the door, and do you give any inclination that you are out of sorts to your chauffeur, or you just like, you're a servant, bye?
Yeah, the latter. So yeah, I'm just getting out, and I think Shiv is, even though this is like screaming danger to her, I think she is a little reckless. There's been a lot of shit happened after Paris. So I think just the feeling of like, this is yet another thing she needs to get through. And then they can be together again.
Mm-hmm.
So she marches in, like, very determined to face the whatever this is head on.
There's a different atmosphere. The house is dark. You know, Eve usually keeps lights on in the hall and the entry point of this beautiful estate. You do, though, hear soft music from the second floor, which is more of the gathering common room. Windows are open and soft breeze is shifting the plastic in the construction area. This has been such a safe place, but right now it does not feel safe.
I think I just try and feel the house, look around, without like being too obvious.
There's no one down here. You have not seen Eve, but you hear this soft classical music.
I'll climb the stairs and say, "Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty," as I walk the stairs up.
It's quite a scene as she wears this bright canary yellow.
Yeah,
canary
silk.
yellow silk gown that reflects the very modest lighting of the common room now, the big beautiful common room that's under construction. But there is like the seating area where you have been, and like there is obviously some furniture, but there's also construction. Yeah. Big ass windows. But everything is very in like in grey and blue tones, and some very like deep browns in the furniture. So you stand out like a very bright beacon as you walk up and you call the cat. The cat sits on the sofa, petting Eve's hair as she sits beside him, terrified. You recognize him immediately when you see him. You see she wants to get up. He just keeps petting, and you see she cannot move. It's a vulgar thing he did. It infuriates you, I presume.
Yes, very much so. But
he sits with one
I'm
arm
not shown,
stretched,
so I compose myself.
one arm stretched out. He's wearing a very modern suit. No tie, open white collar. It's a grey suit with pinstripes. Last time you saw him, he looked more like almost like a clerk. Nervous, unsure. Now you see him from what he really is.
Sorry, who is this?
Leo.
Oh, it is Leo. Yeah, that's okay. That was the only thing that made sense in my head. Good, good. I see you found my pet. Is she to your liking?
She's very pretty. You like pretty things.
I thought you did as well.
Oh, I do. I love pretty things, and that's perhaps why I'm here this evening, Miss Price.
Do tell.
Because you are so pleasing to me, I'm going to give you a chance. This...
Should I thank you?
You will. I hope. This night, I plan to take your city.
My city?
Well,
That's
I
very presumptuous of you.
he laughs. Well, you run with boys. I presume you are the most powerful of them. Species.
Well, you said it yourself, boys.
Yeah, well, I've got a quote show now that the female of this species is usually the most dangerous. Powerful ones.
I'll just walk slowly towards him.
You see Eve is quivering. You see shame in her eyes.
I just look at her and I hope she's been kind to you.
He moves her jaw, like very elegantly towards his. So he looks at her. It's uncomfortable, it's intimate, and it's vulgar.
I'm trying my best to... Yeah.
She's been telling tales.
Really?
Yeah, she's been like an open book, so generous with her information. It seems...
Have you, Eve?
You see a tear actually roll down her cheek as her lower lip quiver.
Well, I will deal with you later, Eve.
And what I was thinking clearly was true, that you are the one that I should make an ally out of.
But
The
I
other
thought
ones...
we were friends, Leo.
The other ones I do not care for. I hope you don't have too much love for them. I don't think they will survive the night. But never mind, that's details. They might. But it's not really important, is it? What is important is that the city is going to be redone, taken, redesigned.
As he's speaking, I am going to climb on top of him.
He's
he kind of pin him down on the couch, because he's on the couch, right?
Yeah, he leans down, very intrigued. Clearly, he's not afraid of you.
No. So you are the orchestra of this night, are you?
I am the advocate of it.
Well, that's
of course,
Leo, because I do like powerful men, and if you are not, and then I kind of climb down. We start climbing down from him.
You are so caught up in this old structure of power that you are locked in this pyramid. You see, where I stand and what we believe in is more fluctuation of power. And that's why I like you so much, because you are born but just a minute ago, and look what you have achieved. Look what you have kept.
And you think I want power? Is that it? I couldn't care less, to be honest. This is not by my design.
No.
It just happened to
But
fall.
you want something, and you see he looks upwards. Because if not, you wouldn't keep that, would you?
That. There's many reasons for keeping old things. It's not all what it seems to be.
Again, he pets Eve's head.
And what were your plans for tonight then? Kill me off?
Oh, I'm gonna give you the option.
And what sorry. It's been a long night. Lots of wants and wishes. You wanted the city, and you want to get rid of my boys.
They don't interest me. They're just in the way of progress. They don't interest the board.
And how do you know what they are capable of? How can you just walk in presuming that this will be easy? Are you that stupid?
Ouch, you're hurting my feelings.
Oh,
Siobhan.
I'm sorry, poor boy.
May I call you Siobhan?
You can call me whatever you like.
All right, then, dearest Siobhan. I'm fascinated by that thing you have upstairs. Should we go and have a look at it?
Why?
Exactly that. Exactly for that reason.
I have not invited you here, so...
No, you have not.
You being that presumptuous.
The city is ours, mere minutes away. And that thing you have...
Where are your friends? I only see you here, Leo.
Well, I wasn't gonna, party crash your house with a bunch of friends.
But we could have had so much fun.
And we will. Now we need to get rid of that old thing you have upstairs, because it's an insult to progression and the world that's gonna come. And I want to see if you're gonna be a part of the new world, or if you're stuck in the old.
You must feel very threatened by that.
It threatens all of us. That you don't fear it and dread it. It's mind-boggling.
And how do you know what I keep in my closets?
Well, little Eve here was more than willing to tell what she knows about this place.
Has she now?
Yes. No, come on now. It's more interesting to talk with the thing there.
We're not going there.
Oh, again, now it's sweet. You think you have a choice.
I think you are no longer welcome here, Leo. You know where the door is.
That's very rude.
Well, I didn't invite you, did I? So I think maybe you are the rude one.
You see, he grabs the back of the neck of Eve so hard you can hear bones shift as he pushes her down to a kneeling position. I like games, Miss Price. Very much.
Can I run at him?
You can do whatever you want.
I wanna run at him. I wanna try and
point,
get him, tackle him down, and get Eve.
Yeah, at this point though, in this sharing intense, horrible moment where he is also power playing and torturing you, your phone rings.
So before actually you run, can you hold that thought? And then I'll pick up my phone. Completely ignoring the situation. So I'm very, thank you for saving my ass there.
Happy to help.
Potential bad decisions.
Happy to help.
Shiv?
Yes?
It's Chris. I'm under attack, and I can't get a hold of Sean. There might be someone coming for you as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Actually, I have a visitor, so it would be rude for me to hold on to you for too long.
Are you okay, Chev?
Well, I don't know if he will be staying long.
If you're in danger, just say, I believe
Apples
so.
and oranges?
Put him on.
I turn to Leo. Do you want to talk with Chris?
Oh, is it necessary? Oh, why not? Why not? I'll humor you. I like you, Miss.
I'll walk over and
You see,
As I'm
Eve
talking,
is
I'm
struggling,
walking
and
on
she's
the-
in massive pain.
yeah.
As I do, I'm walking out onto the balcony, and I'm getting ready to jump down. But before I do, I rip off part of my shirt.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Can I, as I give him the phone, can I take my hand on Eve and trying to like I don't know when I want to see if he loosens his grip when I'm going to like hold her jaw.
No, it doesn't like it. You feel like he is just doing this for sport. He doesn't
Yeah.
really give a shit about her.
No.
She's not dangerous to him. So you can move her jaw up towards yours.
But he's not loosening his grip on her whatsoever.
No. As you do that, yes, you're speaking.
Look, I don't know who you are, but you need to get out, and you need to get out now.
Interesting.
Trust
Why?
me. Why? Because the fate awaits you if you stay there. It's going to be far worse than you could possibly imagine. And I can only say this: I will have pity on your soul. And then I lift a bit. Can you put Shiv back on?
Of course. Anything else would be rude. It's not my fault. He gives it back.
And I'll just like say to Eve as I hold her jaw,
You
like
see
we'll
she-
talk about this later. And I show no love towards her.
No, you see shame. It drips. Her eyes are like tears are literally dripping in streams.
Yeah.
Did I recognize the person's voice?
I don't think you ever talked to Leo.
No, I don't think I have. Shiv?
Are you okay though?
Oh, I'm gonna
This
be fine.
little pretty boy was bragging about taking you out tonight.
I'm fine. What is it? What is it Sean always says? Remember the 5th of November?
Yeah, it's something of
If
the
he's
sort.
usable, use him. You know what I mean. Gotta go. And I hang up.
Good night.
And when it's done, I jump down and I start walking around there, soaking the torn off shirt piece and stuffing it back into the bottle of absinthe. And as I do, I'm gonna roast the blood, and I'm gonna use the obscure unseen passage, so I become virtually invisible.
All right. We're gonna jump a little bit in and out of scenes right now, because there's some scenes that are gonna demand a little bit of dialogue, and some scenes that are gonna demand a little bit of action. So right now, I'm gonna put Shiv on a teeny tiny break because she's gonna have very dialogue heavy, and the boys are having more action oriented. She might also have action. Don't get me wrong. Shit's about to get interesting.
Depends on what sort of
Kind
action.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh.
Visually now, because I think this is also a TV show. The scenes cut in and out from Sean getting ready to combat these three, whatever the fuck they are, and he's already seen Catalina lose her brother-in-arm. Not even to get to say goodbye. He died even not knowing what the fuck hit him. It's dirty. It's nasty.
No, that's the best way to go.
Maybe. And maybe not for a warrior it is. He didn't get to fight.
Still, better him than any of us.
True. I just need to know, are you also running towards, engaging, holding on?
I have the
The youngling?
youngling. I am going to use him as a
Shield?
no, more of a throwing weapon.
Ah, do it, throw him.
Yeah, that's the plan. He's it was a car or was it 3 bikes?
3 bikes.
3 bikes. Then maybe not a complete strike, but a pair would be good. Vampire bowling.
Do the thing. Throw it.
I'm throwing him, but I'm throwing him so that he will hit the front wheel of the first bike.
Yeah.
And rousing the blood, and that would be something and something else. I will need something and something else because I have absolutely nothing in athletics.
You can do the will thing as well.
Yeah. So rousing blood. And spending a will. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yes.
Oh, that's dirty. You're using it as you throw that fucker beautifully. You feel
I probably
powerfully
rip
strong.
out
Yeah.
some of his throat doing so.
It's like the boy's dirty. It's just
nasty.
Yeah, it's nasty. We're gonna talk about your humanity after.
No, it's at this moment 5, so it needs.
You might not need to roll for that, so you're good. And you throw him in, and you take out one of the bikes.
Yeah. Nice.
That doesn't mean you kill the person on top.
Of course not,
but he's not on.
It's hindrance.
I'm gonna jump a little bit between you. You throw. You see Catalina jump, and you see now you understand again why she is Primogen and why she's a bruja.
Yeah.
She moves, and in the air, when she is like elevated above the bike, she managed to jump and grab him and pull him off the bike.
Nice.
Midair. So you're both doing power moves. You're showing force.
Damn right.
Chris.
Yeah, like I said, I got a 9 on the roast of blood, so it doesn't actually get any hungrier. So it slips into the unseen darkness of the landscape, and I walk. And I'm gonna walk up towards along the wall and come back, try to get behind the saucer or whatever this person is directing it all.
As you do that, you get a because now you're a little bit away from the building.
Hmm.
You see these dogs, wolves, things. They howl in unison. And as they do, almost like you hear a blinking, quickens, and then you go boom. The master's estate is covered in dust and fire. I would like you to do a rouse check, because shit's burning.
Don't look directly at the flame. Ha! Everything's over a 6 is a success, isn't it? Isn't that the rose check rules?
Yep.
Yeah, well then I make it. Barely, but I make it.
You actually, you take a step back. And I don't know if you panic a bit for Fairchild, but you know there is like the bunker, the safe area, even if you would blow up the main building. They should...
Yeah, he was a paranoid fucker, my grandfather. But still, the pang,
you see this. The whole entry point is like concaved in. You see the balcony. Everything is now. It crumbles and burns.
He manages to remain calm and stay in the shadow, but his visage really changes. It's no longer any resemblance to humanity. It's pale, white, ears a bit more pointy, his eyes are red, and he starts walking again.
Yeah, you see some of the security ghouls and stuff that they've run out like burning, and as they run out close to him again, you see again it's like they're being sniped out.
By the crows this
Yeah.
this time, yeah. No, I continue to walk. My plan to do a fish hook to come behind him. Walk quietly and don't attract any attention, and he should be virtually invisible.
We're gonna leave them now. We're gonna go back to ship.
I have a it's off topic. Well, it's very on topic, but I have a question. One of the things that I wanted to do was to obtain an item to shroud, to hide them from other vampires.
That's a very difficult thing to get.
I know. I don't know. That's
And
why I'm
we
throwing
don't
it
have-
out
we-
there.
And we don't have that yet.
Okay.
No.
God damn it. That's fine. I had to ask.
Then you need a very good buddy, or you need to have obfuscate on an extreme high level. Or you need a tremere that can fuck around with obfuscate.
No,
and do
it was
a ritual.
from him I wanted to shroud this, so
Not yet,
wouldn't-
because
no.
it's such a powerful
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. That's very fair.
Mm-hmm.
What is it you really want, Leo? Because you don't need her, and I kind of nod towards Eve. You don't need
No.
that,
No,
and you definitely don't need me. So why are you doing this?
I'm giving you a chance because I think you are more progressive than them, and you fascinate me. And you know, sometimes one does things because one thinks it's interesting. And I'm gonna quit the bullshitting.
Please.
Miss Price, you are the most dangerous one of them all.
How so?
Shall we walk? Let's walk. He gets up.
Mm-hmm.
And you see where he's going.
Mm-hmm.
Are we walking? He looks over his shoulder.
Be my guest.
He's pulling Eve with him.
Do you really need her?
Well, she seems to getting your attention in a certain way, so for now.
You do know what happened to my previous one, right? You know that I don't really care what happens to her.
Oh, that's what I said, Miss Price. You are the most dangerous one of them all, aren't you?
I don't like binding myself to things.
Good. That will make this easier. He walks up the stairs and you know where he's going.
Mm-hmm. Marianne has no fucking clue what she's going to do.
Before you know it, if you don't do anything, you're standing the glass sarcophagus of them all.
I was wondering if I should drink a vial on my way up.
What? You think that's a good idea?
I don't know, because I'm guessing also there is power in that mixture. It's not just
Okay, well, I'll roll with any punch. Give it. I'm rolling. We're rolling. We're punching.
I'm just like
Roll
grasping
punching.
the straws now. No, I will just walk. But I'm thinking about it.
As you get into the beautiful glass, not glass house, but her domain. Because it was glass inside, because it's obviously not
No,
daytime.
no.
No.
Well, couldn't it be glass, but still with some sort of filter. I
Of course
don't
it
know.
could. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
'Cause it was. Yeah, it's filtered.
It looks more beautiful.
Yeah, like a greenhouse, beautiful. Or yeah. Then he lets go of Eve. He pushes her away, uninterested.
I'll just like mouth to her, run, like when he can't see.
Then he's not interested in it.
No.
Miss Price, it's your choice.
The choice of what? Because you
Be
haven't really
a part of
offered.
the future. He walks
And
around.
what is this future, Leo?
The future
Of
is
assholes and people reacting and doing shit without thinking?
Oh no, it's breaking the barriers of the old things, like that thing, that vulgar thing you keep. Prove to me that you want to be a part of the future.
And if I don't? Because
Then
I
there's-
don't
then
know what
there-
you actually,
it's
this
not-
future entails,
I
Leo.
like
You are just
you.
talking, you're not showing me anything.
I could show you everything. It would give you everything. You will not be a slave of the Camarilla. You would be free. No rules. No law.
It sounds like you've been drinking something that you shouldn't. It seems like someone is promising you things without you thinking about it.
I've seen the future. And it's not this.
What church do you go to? Because that God that you obviously worship seems very, I don't know.
It's a church of progression. Future for the young. Death to the old.
And you know what city you walked into, right?
Yes. It's a
This
gem.
is where change is happening.
It is not
Out
happening
with the
quickly
old.
enough, and you should have.
Why
fought
do you
the
have
old.
to rush
You
this,
are
Leo?
vulgar.
We
When
have
you
time.
have the chance. He walks around like one of those yuppie stockbrokers. You had a fucking chance. You had a goddamn chance to change it. Young ones
We
taking
are
the throne.
changing
You
it.
are not. You're still bitches of the Camarilla. Come on now.
Do you hear yourself?
Playing the part. You're putting on the dress. You kiss the fucking ring. Now kill the thing.
Haven't really kissed any ring, and no, I'm not.
We're killing the thing. With
No,
your
we're not.
blessing or not.
You've seen it. You don't have to do anything more. Just seeing this, actually. I walk over and I lock the door.
To the room.
Yeah. I can't allow you to walk out of here now.
It's so cute. I understand your struggle. It's futile.
Try me.
No. Kill the thing or I will.
Leo, do you really think you can kill that thing?
I
Give it a
presume
go.
Fire? I would presume it would be wise to unlock the door.
With you?
Wise.
With you inside this room as well?
No,
Be my
well,
guest.
Daylight, I'm sure, will do the trick. Break the glass, wait for the old goddess herself to do the deed.
And you are willing to die for this?
Come on, I'm not going to be here for that. Come on now. I'm giving you a chance. I'm giving you a chance to be part of the future.
You're not going anywhere, Leo. You're staying here with me, right?
Or we can just chop off the head. And you see, out of like his pocket, he takes up a big fucking knife all of a sudden. Or we can just do that. It's quick. It's easy. I'll just chop off the head. Done deal. Bob's your uncle. We got shit done.
I'll
then you
walk very slowly towards him.
You see, he's walking directly for the glass sarcophagus.
Yeah, but he can't. It's not like boom and it's
No. He's gonna open it up and he's gonna. So you do what you need to do, because
no. But I'm going to. What? I don't even remember the rules to this game anymore. Holy shit! What do I do? I'll vamp out. No, I won't. That's not what it's called. But I will try and attack him.
Are you gonna rouse the blood? Are you gonna lose your shit?
Yeah, probably. And I've never done that, so that's why I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, and help her out.
Yeah, please.
Well, the power of your blood is what's it called? Well, I haven't played this for.
No, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I don't have the book in front of me,
but
you can boost.
You have
physical
potency
abilities.
1, I guess. Then you can only boost a physical stat with 1. And then you have to roll a rouse check to see if you get hungrier.
But
And
I
you
don't
have
even remember rouse checks. No, blood potency 2.
Blood potency 2. Then
Yeah.
you might be able to rouse to...
So rouse check, that's just a die. D.
Yeah, that's just check if you get.
It's a
more
9,
hungry.
so
No, you don't
that's
get more hungry.
pass. Yeah. And you said I can add 2 dices to my.
Whatever physical attribute you please.
Yeah.
You must not forget that Shiv in her heyday was a physical character. She
Yeah,
can
yeah.
fuck up shit.
Yeah, that's
She's
what
a bit
I'm,
of a
because
surprise.
Yeah, because I'm going to take a run at him and then I'm going to try and force the knife. Well, I'm going to turn the tables on him. That's one of my things.
Cool. Yeah. Yep.
So obviously there is some Krav Maga shit going down, so that's a brawl. So
Do the brawl.
Dex brawl that I'm guessing
Yeah,
is my.
you can add two dice, but that you can actually do on with the blood potency 1 as well.
Mm-hmm.
What?
No, she has 2 though, so
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's still
matter.
2.
Yeah.
Okay, I have too many dice right now, so let's see if there's anything good. So there is 2 of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
Oh shit! You got 6.
Yeah. I had a shit ton of dices and I was like hoping, praying to the dice god, that Taya's word.
Oh, I should
that
take
the more
picture 'cause
dices, the worse it gets.
It is actually. I had 5.
Do you need a picture?
No. I believe
No.
you. I believe you. We roll trust rolling. What move do you do? Just so I can counter.
So I want to run at him. Is it 2 actions actually? I want to run at him and I want to
It's a short distance, so the running won't
take
do shit.
take the knife from him, and I want to. Well, obviously I want to turn it out for him.
Yeah. That's a lot. So you can run
Yeah.
and take the knife.
Yeah.
He gets very startled, and all of a sudden you have the knife, and he was like, "Shit." And
You're
then-
not playing very nice, Leo.
I didn't intend to. And then you see his eyes go weird and dark and nasty. So now
I
you're
know
rolling
nothing
against
about
him.
this little one.
No, you don't know what he can do.
No. I don't keep these dices, right?
Nope, you roll new
No.
ones.
Yeah. No, I mean the 2 extra for us, the blood.
Don't you keep it for the scene, not just for a roll?
Okay.
I think it's for the scene. Because if
Cool.
not, it's very cheap. I'll deem it so you can actually use it for the scene.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm nice. What do you do?
What did he do?
Well,
He
looked-
just did. He just
'cause
looked
he-
creep.
No, because and he's doing something. His move was actually trying to defend of you taking the knife, but you took it from him.
Yeah. Because I want to chop off his head.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, yeah, good. Go!
He's yeah.
Yeah, he's doing something, so you better roll high.
Yeah. And that's melee, I'm guessing, so. And not brawl, or is it brawl?
It's melee.
Yeah. I have less dice there. God damn it. It's 3. So, not very high.
It's an interesting scene. Because you do the Kamaga thing and you're about to like chop, and
Yeah.
he puts his arm up and you see you cut him straight into the bone.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks like surprised that you're so aggressive. And he was about to do a power, but you see now he needed to defend. But again, he's like...
Do I have any idea what it is?
You don't know what clan he is?
No. I'm just like... And through Auspex, I don't have anything that can actually... that I can use to tell what he is.
Well, either now you need to just go for attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's doing something.
Okay, so it went through his arms. Is there any way I can, like... Yeah, I want to try and...
Do you also have celerity? You also have powers.
Yeah, but I don't actually have a lot of rapid reflexes, which doesn't give me shit.
You have celerity.
Yes. I've never used any of these either. This is going to be very like book reading class.
Alright,
I'm so sorry.
No, but just tell me what you're doing, because we'll just do it. We're doing
What
it.
I was thinking, if he's trying to do something, I need to overpower him.
Yeah.
So I want to get him down on the floor. I want to try and like push him and so land on top of him. Yeah, I want to grab his arms and push him down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to try and chop his head off again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, go for it.
But celerity, I can't, no, because that is nothing.
It used to be beautiful. No, it's
What?
nothing. And the price system, it was so good.
Yeah, but I think if I had any skills to it, that would be cool. Okay. So I have 2 of those beautiful little stars, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normal.
What?
So what is that, 9?
That's
Yeah, because I have a shit ton of dices for this. Dex
Fucking
and
hell.
Brawl is my kind of thing.
Describe what you're doing.
But Marianne is trying to figure out, how do I get a man down? Do I like swipe his leg and then push him down like as
Yeah, that's easy. It's just
Yeah.
hooking one of your legs behind the other legs and pushing momentum down.
Yeah.
It's
And like just
jujitsu easy.
leaning in so I actually land on top, and also my
Yeah.
body weight
Yeah.
is down on
Yeah.
him and trying to pin down his... Because is this knife stuck in his hand?
No, you.
Or do
you
I
cut
actually
him.
have it?
No, you
Yeah.
have it. You just cut.
So
through.
if there is any, like through this, if I can land with this on here but not push it down, yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, and as you do that, for some reason he's very surprised that you went physical. Clearly, he didn't think that you would do that, so it's taking him very off guard. And then he shouts, "Ashante!"
Oh fuck, that's his sister.
The room goes very still and quiet in a slow motion sense, because you see he's actually now fearful of you. Your red, fiery hair, your golden yellow dress on top of him. You are the huntress and you have your prey, and you are so close just to behead him. He didn't see it coming. He underestimated your determination and force. But of course he didn't come alone. Why would he?
Coward.
Do you whisper it over curled lips?
Mm-hmm.
Canines out?
Yeah. And I press it a little more.
Yeah, you hear the door open. But you locked it. Clearly it doesn't matter. You see he stares at you with like a smirk, like a lion's smirk. Like, bye, sweetie. We could have been something. And then you hear almost like someone's choking or gurgling.
Look over my shoulder.
Beside your head, you see, again, like a big Bowie knife drops to the floor out of a female's hand. And then you see Leo freaking out underneath you.
Who's woken inside the coffin?
No. The coffin is the coffin. You feel something hit the back of your dress and head. Wet, sticky. You need to do something to keep your position because Leo is freaking the fuck out.
I need to, okay.
And I have a lot of dice.
Yep. I have a lot of dices, but not very good. Well, 5.
You're being pushed back, actually. You see, he almost like he doesn't give a shit if he's cut. You see, you cut him. You cut him deep.
Yeah.
You think you hit. It doesn't matter because you're unnatural. But you almost go to the bone. You see, and he just pushes and he freaks out, crawls backwards.
What is he looking at?
Oh, you're looking at it.
What am I looking at?
Are you turning around?
Yeah.
It's like slow motion. Behind you, you see this tall thing with black long hair, cradling this almost decapitated, beautiful black girl. The neck is just displayed and you see like munching. You see white red eyes staring at you as it feeds.
You took your time?
She looks different. She looks almost human. You see the skin looks pinkish. You see muscles. You see high cheekbones. You see the nose. Then you understand what maybe the Rose saw in her mind's eye, that he might have been a vision at one point. Now he's scary and horrifying. And very, very hungry.
Leo, why don't you stay for a while?
As you turn back.
Yeah.
Someone's
just
using,
like-
someone's using celerity.
Well, maybe now it's, I mean, rapid reflexes, what does that even do again? That's presence, that's not... I'm sorry to every viewer, but I am shit at remembering these things.
We're getting back to the boys, but because we have a little bit of limited time with Mariana, we're letting her do her scene first.
I can react instantly to 2 things with... Yeah. Well, it always referred to dodging things, but can I just like try and stop him and keep him there?
Can you try to grab for him, but
I wanna... 5.
you manage to grab his foot as he is now jumping for the one of the glass ceilings. Desperately want.
Ah, right.
Yeah. He managed to kick free and hurl himself. If he survives that fall, you do not know.
No. Don't be a stranger. And
You hear a thud behind you.
I'll, because I'm probably, like, turned away from him, if I was trying to grab Leo, I just like turn my head, look at him.
At that point, you get a little bit startled because you thought he was far, far away.
Yeah.
But then you have the side of his head this close to yours, and you see like the slickness of the black hair, and you see like blood or bits covered in it. You hear like a hissing sound.
I should probably thank you, but I know it's not me you're here for.
He pushes past you. You see his very long, clawed hands embrace the glass coffin, messing it up, dirtying it up with the blood and the gore.
I imagine myself through the months that I've not allowed him to see her before. I might have slipped him a drawing or two of her, but that's about it.
You see his physique. Because now, at this moment, because what he has just done, it pulsates with power and life. You see like the muscle trickles down his spine. He doesn't look Nosferatu-esque. He looks strong, healed, powerful. And then it's almost like he exhales and he shrinks a little bit. He goes slimmer, a little bit frailer.
Is it what form, what shape is in the coffin right now?
It's very difficult to look at. Because when you look at it directly in the eyes, you see him.
Mm.
In the corner of your eye, you see him almost like the rose is staring at him. But when you look at it, you see Aiden staring at you. And for that weird moment with this horrible, cruel thing like the Black Duke is, there's kinship. You see his sadness and sorrow and shame and desperation. Who would have thought that for this second, or for any second, that you would understand him?
Both
You
want to
know
protect this thing.
And you know what love is. He slides his hands away and he sits almost like in divine reverence of the sarcophagus.
I go a little bit closer to him. What do you see? Is it what you expected? Is it what you needed, wanted?
If you look upon him, you see like blood, it's dripping, like almost blackish from his jaw, which now is starting to look deformed and weird again. I see something that I lost, and I'm not sure if I'm worthy. It's like staring into the sun. I so wish I could say I'm sorry, if there was a way to just see you one more time.
She's still there, somewhere. Maybe a little lost right now, but she's there.
He gets up and he moves extremely quickly again. You're a little bit surprised. Of course, he's done something now.
Mm-hmm.
He moves very close to you and it startles you. Like his nose is like he's there. You feel that the slickness of the blood and the gore in his hair is like it's uncomfortable to be that close to him. Will you let me see her again?
Let me think upon it.
Of course. When he moves, almost like the tips of your noses touches for a minute.
Yeah.
And he
And
turns.
but I do stop him. I'll grab his hand as he's about to leave.
That startles you. To touch him shocks you even. To touch him. You see, he's shocked by you touching him. Almost like it's burning.
I know you didn't do this for me. But thank you, on behalf of them.
We suffer together. Maybe there's understanding in suffering.
I look down on the floor, embarrassed and shocked and disgusted, and
You feel like your hand is dirty, like almost like just to touch. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird thing. You see his form stagger out, and he moves from stomping to silence. And almost in the media, like you can't see him anymore, you see Eve running in. Mistress! The veil, he manipulated me. He used power. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
clean this up, and then we'll talk.
Of course, I'm so sorry.
And then I'll just walk over the whatever's left of Ashanti and go down to clean myself.
Let's just do so in a minute. You see the sarcophagus in the corner of your eye. You see him looking at you. And maybe you're thinking maybe that's how the Black Duke feels it. She looking at him, calling from the prison they're in.
But he doesn't deserve it.
Ah,
The way I do.
That's another story. All right. Before we go into the last scenes of this interlude, which is a bit long one, we're just gonna have a quick break. Just a little bit quick break. Quick one. Just a teeny one. Take a quick one.
Teeny tiny one.
Bye. See you in a minute. Bye. Welcome back from the break. Now we're gonna do the two last scenes, like gonna coincide. I don't know what the right word is, which are the boys. This fatal night of the Anarchs' attack on Boston. We're gonna jump directly into the scene with Chris, as he now sees the Master's estate. Parts of it crumble, part of it's burning.
She's safe. She's safe. Don't worry. She is safe. Do what you came to do. Yeah, and he does try to do the fish hook. Walk quietly, quickly, and to come up behind this hooded, dark figure. Fortunately, he should be well protected by obfuscate, but you never know.
You clearly see he, as you have heard shown, as he calls in animal language to creatures coming to attack the estate. And if she thought it was over, you see bigger birds coming with these blinking, beeping things as they dive as kamikaze pilots towards the mansion. It's clever.
I think I'll just use one puppet with a big ass truck instead, but okay, yeah, sure.
So the focus is not on you.
Nope. So I slip up behind him. About 6 to 8, about 8 feet behind him should do.
Mm-hmm.
Look away as I take up the lighter, light the soaked rag on the bottle of absinthe, and throw the bottle at him.
Oh! Still, though, I want a rouse check because that's going to
Oh yeah, it's gonna need a roll check for that. Oh, you want a picture of that? I got a nice little round thingy. 10.
You did good. He immediately ignites.
Yeah, I'm gonna roast the blood to get an extra dexterity for the
Yep.
throw as well. Yeah, then I got a little bit more hungrier, but that just fits the scene.
You see the creature now is in full blaze and panic, tearing at its ropes. And through the flames, you see this horrible, obviously, Nosferatu creature. Almost like a golem-like thing. Hollowed out eyes. I'm not even sure if it has eyes. As it's stripping at its flesh and clothes, but moving very rapidly towards you.
I let him come closer, I whip up the shotgun, and when he's at the point of the barrel towards me, I'll jam it under his chin and pull the trigger.
This is also flames coming towards you, so you
Oh,
need
yeah.
to do another route check.
Huh, another 10! Oh, I'm loving these dice.
Alright,
I'm
well,
never
rolling
changing
against
them.
each other. Go, go, go.
Yeah. And now I have a hunger die. Three successes on shooting.
Right. You hit, but it's like it graces off. It still managed to get a hold of you. You take immediately 2 aggravated from claws
Yep.
and burn.
How do I not? We'll just do an A. He yells out and bites his tongue, drops the shotgun, and with a flick of his wrist, I'm gonna have his sleeve gun come out, jam it up against his between the third and fourth rib, and pull the trigger and hope that his wooden bullets will help save the day.
Oh, I should take a picture of this roll.
I'm gonna roast the blood.
I should take a picture of this roll. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do it afterwards.
Even more hungry.
I'm gonna take a picture of it afterwards. There's a lot of. Not that, it's.
Well, I'll be. Okay. So 3 normal successes, and if you have two with the ones to the stars, that counts as 4, right? 7 successes.
Be very grateful. I'm gonna take a picture now. I've never rolled this before. I'm just saying.
Well, that could have been nasty. That could have been very nasty.
Yeah. You pull. You see the creature. It's the flame, it's the damage, it's everything. You see the horrible image of frenzy. you see whoever this Nosferatu creature was in the first place, which was not particularly human. But you see it changes into something very dark, almost like a hollow thing, almost like a nightmarish thing, something that lives like and gnaws on bones in the forest. It's nightmarish in visage as you pull, because you see the mouth almost like it dislocates, ready to consume you. You feel that it's looking at you like you are food. And then you go, goosh. And inside the body, the camera follows through rotted, dead organs. The wooden little beautiful bullet hits and lodges itself. And at the moment you thought, bye Christopher Masters / Falcone. It was nice seeing you.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Yeah, because the face of the thing was so close to you, like you could feel it nipping. Boom. It goes limp and falls on you.
Push it off. Scramble away from it. Get the flames howling, almost losing it, recoiling from it, just crawling away. And he gets up on his feet. So you want to kill me, eh? You think you're gonna kill me this way? We'll see. Do your best! And then he grabs the shotgun, pulls it back in, grabs the shotgun, and just starts squashing his head, just bunching with the butt of the shotgun on his head, just braining
He doesn't even notice that JJ has driven up like a bat out of hell and now has rushed over to him and stands beside him.
JJ, you're safe.
Prince, you are safe. I wasn't where I was supposed to be. I am sorry. Your safety is
You can't
my
be everywhere
priority.
at once. Don't worry about that. We need a fire department to put the flames out. Miss Savage and Elizabeth is in the safe room.
We need to get these fires out and the rubble. We need to get to them. You see the 1 to almost 2/3 of the mansion has concaved in.
We need to get to them. But we can't do it on our own. Plus, I don't think we should get too much closer to those flames. We need a fire department, we need help. Let's get some reliable ghouls in to do it.
Is this the Anox, Prince? Are we under attack, sir? You give me the command.
I think there might be. I don't know. But it was Nosferatu that attacked me. Unlike I never seen before. I know that Shiv was in trouble. Someone was at her place. And Sean isn't picking up. If it just been me, I would say it would have been Eternal, someone else coming at us. Those two as well, it still might be, trying to make a clean house, but it feels wider than that. No one here in the city has enough resources to go after 3 people, the prince and the 2 primogens at once. Now this smells like
There might even be more attacks, sir.
It might.
I need to make sure.
What we need to do is to get a fire department in here, get ghouls in here to get them safe. Then we ride. First up,
Call in the sheriffs, call in the enforcers. We need to make sure that the city is not under siege, sir.
yep, we call them. And we'll do that on the way to the Malcover primogens. We need to make sure they are safe. And I do believe that us coming to their rescue would carry some political boons.
It's coming into your own, Prince. She says so and moves out. The camera pans out. A little bit back in time. Sean has just bowling bowled another vampire into another vampire.
As one does. It's good sports bowling.
You see, he still though gets up. The third one wavers a bit, but still drives towards you.
Yeah.
The one you threw is obviously gone to the afterlife.
It's a good thing. The axe changes hands. Or I grab the axe by two hands. And I go into a defensive stance, waiting for either the motorcycle or...
The motorcycle comes first, and you see it's got chains, and it's like old school Mad Max. Gonna fuck you up with it, because the sniper rifle is no use from this distance.
No. Well, I'll wait until he comes into distance. Then try to dodge and hit him in the back.
Do it. Roll for it. Do it.
Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Just need to find my character sheet again. Apparently, managed
Everybody
to
was struggling with that
close
today, because it's been a minute, and we kind of need them a little bit in the interludes as well.
Yeah. Let me see. Blood surge. Getting hungrier. Dex. We don't have dodge anymore. So all
Yeah,
of
you
this.
do. But you're just attacking, so.
Yeah, so all of this will be Dex melee. Yeah. That is 4, but I use a willpower. 6 successes.
That's better than me. I had 4. See, he tries to hit you with the chain as he passes by.
Yeah. So what I do, I step to the other side of the car.
Baseball bat chump?
Not of the car, of the bike.
Yeah.
And then hits him in the back as he drives by.
It's a very interesting, very cinematic move. Because the bike drives on.
Mm.
But your axe has lodged into him. So you stop him before he falls off. So you see the bike goes.
Yeah.
He's stopped, and then he drops off with the momentum. Scourging on the ground, trying to get up. You don't know what Catalina's doing, but she clearly is moving on to the other one.
Yeah.
She fast.
She is. This
What do you do?
vampire, male or female?
Female.
Well, then it
Shouldn't matter.
Oh, well, it's a fitting quote from it's very misogynistic. Women.
Misogynist. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anybody know? Yeah,
I've had 3
yeah,
of
blah, blah,
these, so yeah. But the old game Phantasmagoria. A woman's body is a wonderful thing, but the head is useless. And then I swing around the axe and chop.
Jesus. Alright.
Logg av. Fordi jeg har en baby.
Yeah, we're gonna say bye.
kos deg.
We're gonna say bye early to
For me.
Marianne.
Good night.
She needs to go. Good night, and we're gonna finish up with them too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
Yeah, even I heard that. That was a
Yeah. With the baby.
hungry one. 5 successes.
You hit, but she dodges. You see, you take the arm clean off. So now she's like freaking out. You see fangs coming, and you see frenzy. So whatever you do now, you need to do quickly, because
Yeah,
you know she's
I
in beast
continue
mode.
with capitation or decapitation or.
You need a high success rate on that to hinder the way I rolled now. I'm just saying it needs, please be 4 and more.
No, it's not 4 and more. It's definitely not 4 and more. It's actually 0.
Shit! Alright.
Oh, wait. I will try and reroll that. Do I have enough willpower now? Yes, I do.
Even in interludes, I get like,
Then I have 3 successes.
that's better than 0.
Yes.
You see the creature reacts, and you know this feeling when the frenzy hits. It is, they don't give a shit about damage. They don't give a shit about personal protection. You actually you chomp and you hit clean down.
So the clavicle is
Still,
gone, and yeah.
Yeah, she manages to bite onto you, not full, but bite. So you get too aggravated.
Okay.
Hard biting, like chomping. Can't really get hold of you, but just like ferociously trying to eat you.
I am a bit of a snack, you know. Well, then I am going to let go of the axe and use my claws. Now, that is a messy critical
Oof.
of 8.
In that moment in time, I'm actually even gonna roll on it. Because you have lost your shit before. And you know you
Yeah, but this is not losing my shit.
No. No. Hold on. I'm not saying you do. I'm saying because you know that you're beast. It's almost like you are very, very gangrelesque in controlling. Your eyes are golden.
Yeah.
Your ears you're breaching all the masquerade.
Oh yeah.
You have all the fangs out, and it's absolutely in beast control. As you basically decapitate her up. Yeah, oh, you open, like, it's full. Reverse a blood eagle.
Yeah.
Like, completely just. And the bizarre thing is, you would think that you would be like a feral creature. But you feel like you're just a beast protecting the pack.
Yeah.
This is a threat. This threat needs to be eviscerated and destroyed. And there's beauty for you in that moment. You don't feel that this is going against your nature. Your beast is content.
Yeah.
This
and
is
with
protection.
this low humanity,
It's completely on par. It's very bloody. Well, it's very gory.
It's very gory, yeah.
It's very body part-esque. And as she almost like being torn apart and disintegrates in front of you, the beast is pleased. Sean accepts it. Don't think he's pleased about it. I think he accepts it.
It was how it had to be done.
You see Catalina walking towards you, dragging the last one. The anger in her coats the air.
Is he alive?
Yes, because we need.
Of course we do.
She looks towards Big John's body.
Afterwards is yours to be done. However you want it to be done.
As it should be.
Of course.
Shown no name, as it should be. But right now the city is under attack, and I will deal with my feelings, he said, about what just had happened when the time is right. But right now we are shoulder to shoulder against the enemies.
I pick up the phone.
She holds the thing, yeah.
Calls Chris.
As he stands there, just finished with JJ, as she is now scrambling to get all the enforcers, sheriffs, and primogenists she can get a hold of. You're staring at the flames and you think, who gives a shit about Savage? But Fairchild is in there.
She's
Your
gonna
phone
be
ring.
okay. She's gonna be okay. She's gonna be okay. Yeah.
Got attacked. Big John's out. Got one alive. Got messy.
Yeah, you look around. It's very messy.
Messy is just the beginning of it. It's got a bit toasty over here. Saddle up. We're riding out. More blood's gonna be spilt this night.
Can you send a car? We have someone for interrogating.
I'll send someone with a car.
Sweet. I need more cars.
See you soon.
See ya.
And on that note, this is going to be the end of a very interesting night that we played for 2 interludes. That's going to set the stage of, well, the rule and the future of the city. More on this you'll get on the other interludes, and perhaps maybe we're going to drop some information on the Instagram page, maybe some writings. We'll see. It would be fun.
Yeah,
If we have the time, it would be.
We need some more things there. Life has been a bit
It's
too
been
busy.
very busy, but maybe now over Christmas we can actually drop maybe some thoughts and notes on the characters, what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe not journal things, but thoughts of what's happening after this night, because this night is going to determine some of the years to come.
I
hope
like
you
this
enjoyed
night.
it. You like this thing? It's bloody and gory and nasty.
Warrior Sean, you don't want to mess with him.
He's got he's in the meat,
Yeah.
the claws in the meat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And as always, you viewers, thank you so much for your comments, likes, and follows.
Yeah.
It makes all of this so much fun. And as you see, we now also treated more with Mariana. She's slowly rejoining society.
It's good to have her back. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And of course, we're still gonna have some interludes before we are ready for season 3.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little time before that. But you see, this is a long one. When we can, we will.
Yeah.
And your engagement is so appreciated. And to my players, as always, thank you so much to endure my torture.
It's been
And
no
you take-
torture here, not today. This has
no,
just been
today.
bloody fun violence.
Bloody fun violence. Well, yeah, Mariana always gets torture, so she got some.
Yeah.
And until next time, please take care of each other and stay safe.
And have a merry Yuletide.
Merry Yule! Stay away from the crumpets.
Yeah. And not
And
too
with
much
that-
beer.
Oh, always too much.
Too much
And with
beer,
that, we're signing out. Bye!
yeah. Bye.
Bye.
All right.